Welcome to Classic Rock, Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for stopping by. Today's video is on Alex Van Halen, who explains why he did not take part in Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony's tour. He says they're not doing the band any justice. Alex Van Halen has explained his refusal to participate in this past summer's The Best of All Worlds. It focused largely on the music of Van Halen. The trek featured former Van Halen singer Sammy Hagar and bassist Michael Anthony, along with guitarist Joe Satriani and drummer Jason Bonham. The 2024 tour came more than 2 years after Satriani revealed that he has approached by participating in a Van Halen tribute show with Alex and David Lee Roth. That project never got off the ground, reportedly because Roth was holding up getting everything approved. In a new interview with Billboard, Alex said about why he was not responsive when Hagar and Anthony reached out about him taking part in some way in the Best of All Worlds. I'm not interested. They're not doing the band justice. They can do what they want to do. That's not my business. Alex is promoting his upcoming memoir, Brothers, which largely ignores Hagar's stint with Van Halen, and as well as that extreme vocalist Gary Cherone, and even Van Halen's reunion with Roth that started in 2007. What happened after Dave left is not the same band, Alex told Billboard. I'm not saying it was better or worse or any of that. The fact is, Ed and I did our best work whenever we played. We always gave it our best shot, but the magic was in the first years when we didn't know what we were doing, when we were willing to try anything. In a separate interview with Rolling Stone, Alex didn't even utter Hagar's name. The heart and the soul and the creativity and the magic was Dave, Ed, Mike, and me, he said. In the book, his only acknowledgement of Van Hagar era reportedly came in the line, "We had a lot of other singers over the years." This past August, Hagar confirmed to Las Vegas Review-Journal that he attempted to see if Alex would be interested in taking part in Best of All Worlds. Prior to getting Bonham involved, Sammy said, "I reached out to Alex a dozen times before this tour was announced and got no response. I mean, I've asked him to meet me under any conditions, any circumstances, any time, any place, anywhere. It's not like, well, let me think about it. It's like, no answer, zero." According to Hagar, he was willing to offer Van Halen the spotlight to just play a couple of songs, or if you want to be the drummer the whole night, or be executive producer. What do you want to do? Hagar went on to say that Alex's autobiography may have something to do with the drummer's lack of communication about a possible appearance on the tour. I'm sure when he made his book deal, they said you cannot talk to Dave and you cannot talk to Hagar, Sammy said. I guarantee you that was part of the deal. In July, Hagar told Ultimate Classic Rock that he and Anthony reached out to Alex before he did the tour. He reached out to him a dozen times before this tour in every way. Email, text message, phone call, message on the machine. Okay? No response. No response. I mean, we have made every offer to get together or just talk or to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Go to the studio and play. Come to my house or I'll come to your house. Go ride horses. Go sit on the beach. What do you want to do? Let's just do something. Let's get together and nothing. Explaining that he and Alex Van Halen don't have a relationship, Hagar added, when the tour came, the first person we called and left all the messages, sent all the emails, it was Alex Van Halen. Mike and I said, we're wanting to do this thing. Alex's famous line to me was, "Sammy, we ain't getting any younger." Mike and I, "Alex, we ain't getting any younger. We're going out and playing for the people. We're going to go honor Van Halen catalog. Let's just get together and let's talk about it. Mike and I were going out. We're going to do this, Alex. Please join us. Let's be friends. Let's bury the hatchet, whatever." There was no response. I was saying, he'll come to a show. He's got to, in LA or something. I'm sure he'll come. But no, he sold all of his equipment. And that was his statement. That was like, I ain't coming nowhere. Alex never played with anybody ever except his brother, Hagar added. He never jammed with anybody the whole time we were in Van Halen. Mike and I would be out playing clubs with Eddie, jumping on stage on nights off, and Alex would be standing on the side of the stage and looking on. Hagar and Anthony previously worked with Satriani in the supergroup Chickenfoot. They recorded 2 albums between 2009 and 2011 and toured across America but never performed any Van Halen material. More recently, Hagar and Anthony have played some of the Van Halen catalog with guitarist Vic Johnson and Bonham and Sammy Hagar in a circle. Hagar mended his relationship with Eddie Van Halen months prior to the legendary Van Halen's guitarist October 2020 passing. Hagar replaced Roth in Van Halen in 1985 and recorded 4 studio albums with the band, 5150, OU812, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, and Balance, all of which topped the U.S. charts. Sammy, Eddie, Alex, and Michael last teamed up in 2004 for a U.S. summer tour. In exchange for taking part in the tour, Anthony reportedly had to agree to take a pay cut and sign away his rights to the band name and logo. Love Van Halen, I do, but there was always kind of a weird situation. No matter who was singing, no matter who was in the band, it was always a weird situation, and it just didn't get along. Nobody. It was so weird, and there's no real explanation of that from anybody that you can believe. And maybe that's just part of the magic. I don't know. All I got for you guys, I know it's a little bit longer than we normally do, but I thought this was quite interesting. I hope you did as well. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.